Hi friends, today we are going to discuss second order low pass Butterworth filter. This is the circuit diagram of second order low pass Butterworth filter, and the lower one is the frequency response of the same filter. It is necessary for a filter that the practical response is almost similar to that ideal one. The gain roll-off decides that parameter. How fast the gain reduces in the stop band. For a first order filter, the roll-off is minus 20 dB per decade. As the order of filter increases, the gain roll-off also increases. Hence, for a second order filter, the roll-off will be minus 40 dB per decade. Hence, the gain reduces sharply compared to the first order filter. The first order filter can be converted to a second order filter by using an additional RC network. As shown on this figure, we can observe the pair of RC network. The second order low pass filter has two RC network, R2C2 and R3C3, which gives the filter its frequency response properties. The normalized frequency response of the second order low pass filter is fixed by the RC network and is generally identical to that of the first order type. The main difference between the first order and second order low pass filter is the stop band roll off will be twice the first order filter at minus 40 dB per decade. However, the second order filter can exhibit a variety of responses depending upon the circuit, voltage magnification factor Q, that is the quality factor also, at the cutoff frequency point. The Q point is a measure how selective or unselective is towards a given frequency span. The lower the value of Q, the wider is the bandwidth of the filter, and higher Q, the narrow and more selective type the filter is. In active second order filter, the damping factor zeta, this is nothing but the ratio of load impedance to the source impedance, which is inversely of Q, is normally used. Both Q and zeta are independently determined by the gain. So as Q decreases, the damping factor increases. Then the Q, the quality factor, represents the peakness of this resonant peak, that is its height and narrowness around the cutoff frequency point. But the filter gain also determines the amount of its feedback and therefore has a significant effect on the frequency response of the filter. For the analysis of the second order low pass filter, we are applying here the Laplace transform to analyze the circuit for its cutoff frequency. Laplace transform to analyze the circuit for its cutoff frequency, the input RC networks can be represented in Laplace domain as shown in the figure. Apply here the KCL at the node V1. V1 is the input voltage that applied to the non-inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. By applying the KCL, we can write here the I1 equals to I2 plus I3. By applying the voltage divider rule, we are expressing VA in terms of V1 in S domain, that equals to V1 upon 1 plus S R3 C3. Therefore, the V1 equals to VA in bracket 1 plus S R3 C3. Solving for VA, the VA equals to as the op-amp is non-inverting mode, the gain is written as AF equals to 1 plus RF upon R1 and the output voltage V0 is AF into VA. Hence, V0 equals to AF into the expressions of VA. Rearrange this equation for the ratio of V0 upon V in. You can see the highest order of the denominator polynomial is 2, and hence the filter is second order filter. We know the transfer function of second order filter is in the standard form, that is the transfer function of any second order system is V0 of S upon V in of S equals to A upon S square plus twice zeta omega n of S plus omega n square. On comparing, we get the natural frequency of oscillation, that is omega n, which is the cutoff frequency of the filter. So omega n square equals to 1 upon R2 R3 into C2 C3. Replace S by j omega. The transfer function can be written in the frequency domain and can be expressed in the Fourier form as V0 upon V in equals to mod value of V0 upon V in and phase angle phi equals to the passband gain AF upon under root of 1 plus F upon FH, bracket raised to 4. The cutoff frequency FH equals to, we can write here 1 upon 2 pi under root of R2 R3 into C2 C3. Next is the design procedure. How to design this filter? This is the process. First, choose the upper cutoff frequency, called as the FH. To simplify the design calculation, set the value of resistor and capacitor, R equals to R2 equals to R3 and C equals to C2 equals to C3. Then choose the value of C less than or equals to 1 microfarad. Then calculate the value of R using the formula FH equals to 1 upon 2 pi RC. Already the transfer function of this filter with us, that is the V0 upon V0 of S upon V in of S equals to AF upon S square plus 3 minus AF upon RC S plus 1 upon R square C square. This is the simplified form of the transfer function after comparing the simple expressions of the transfer function to the standard form of the second order transfer function, and we are separating here this order of this, that is the S square terms here, second term here and the last term here. Then after comparing this equation to the standard form, we will get here the zeta, that is damping factor, equals to 3 minus AF by 2. Here the transfer function V0 of S upon V in of S is used to calculate the damping factor. Generally, to maintain the stability of an active filter, gain must not be more than 3, is expressed in the form the equation V0 of S upon V in of S. So you can write here the AF equals to 3 minus twice zeta. We can write here the zeta in terms of the Q. Zeta equals to 1 upon twice Q. Therefore, AF equals to 3 minus 1 upon Q. By comparing, middle term must be root 2, that is 3 minus AF equals to root 2 equals to 1.4142. Therefore, the AF equals to 1.586. From the equation of gain, 1 plus RF upon R1 equals to 1.586. Therefore, the RF equals to 0.586 into R1. By using these relations, we can find out here the values of R1 and RF. By using the proper values of RF and R1, we can achieve the desired gain of this filter. Thank you.